Hi, my name's Kyle and I'm gonna learn how to backflip. You heard it there, folks. Today we are teaching Kyle how to backflip. Probably gonna be teaching somebody else how to backflip really soon, but today, Kyle. I apologize if the lawnmower is loud, but that's just how she goes. Kyle does know how to backflip on the trampoline. I have taught him how to do that. So today we're just gonna try and perfect it to get him to land it on the ground, and I think he can do it pretty quickly. So we'll see how fast we can do this. Show us your backflip, just a good, normal backflip.
All right.
Okay, Kyle, that was pretty cute.
Did I have problems there?
Yeah, you did have problems.
What was the problem?
You were the problem. So I would just say work on going up as high as you can without bouncing.
Okay.
Make sure you're tucking, and then just get the rotation in and then spot your landing. You have to look like you just got from a golf course.
You said tuck.
Tuck everything. Oh God. All right, he just came from a chess tournament, so. The best way to teach how to backflip is record them and then show them it back, and then you can show them what they did wrong and how to improve it. What Kyle did there was all he did was open up a little bit too early.
Opened up too early.
Opened up too early.
What's that mean?
That means you gotta tuck a little bit longer.
Okay.
Okay, that was good. So the one thing you did there was you cut off your height. Instead of throwing your arms all the way up, you went about halfway.
Right.
Oh. So make sure you jump all the way straight up, throw your arms up, and then that's where your knees are gonna come all the way up in the sky, and then catch them, rotate really quick, and land it. And tuck tight if you have to, like off to the sideways.
Tuck off to the sideways?
Like your legs,
All right.
like if you have to spread them.
What was the advice on the last one?
Throw it up straight in the air, jump up as straight up as possible, bring your knees up to the tallest point you can bring them, and then tuck them in nice and tight. There you go. I would say just really throw your arms if you want to land it.
I'm not really good at throwing my arms.
Here, take this. Yeah. I'm just gonna show you the whole process, the whole breakdown here. So you're gonna start off basically in this position, just kind of prepping for your hands to be steady, ready to go. And then you're gonna bring it all down simultaneously as you bend. Bring it all down, and then you're gonna lift off as high as you can, and then push through everything you can. Push through your feet, push through your toes, push with your arms, throw it all up, and then tuck. Bring your knees in absolutely as tight as you possibly can. Obviously, the straighter you go, the better it will be. The farther back you go, the harder it will be. The more forward you go, it'll be harder as well. So just go straight up. Me and Kyle were just running through my footage there, just seeing that you go up as high as you can, and then you're looking for the ground as you come around, spotting your landing, and if you can't spot it, then you gotta time it right. Spot your ground where your feet are gonna land, and then you open up based on where you see that. And the more height you get, the easier that is to do.
Right.
Okay, so your hands, you're stopping them about here.
Yeah.
Make sure you drive them all the way up for that full swing. Then once you drive them completely up, you're, like I said, press all the way through the toes, up through your body, so you can really just go boom with that explosive power. Right. Get it up there. Once you're at your very most highest point, that's when you do the flip. You don't do it, flip now, you don't do it, flip now, just before your maximum point, because that's when it gives you the momentum, and then you're just, it turns, it just works really well.
It just works.
It just works. It's like the Grinch holiday movie.
That didn't work.
It just works.
The new one?
No, I haven't seen that one. So it clearly didn't work.
Let's just start practicing on ground.
Let's just get one more solid one in with all the tips that I've taught you.
Right.
Run through all the tips right now as you're do a breakdown like I did the first time.
All right, crank it, get her up there. As soon as you're at your highest point, bring her in, tuck, hold the tuck, and as soon as you see ground, let go.
Yeah, you let go.
But it's hard to see the ground because you're doing a flip.
Yeah. Once you learn how to flip and stuff, you just kind of know. It's not really much of a conscious decision. It's just kind of like, I know when to do this, which you'll get with time.
Yeah.
That was good. That was a solid one. So just make sure you're doing your whole flip at the top point. What I'm seeing is a lot of carry through. I'm seeing a lot of like flip the whole motion rather than up, flip, land.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I gotcha. Is that more?
What was that one? What would you say?
I don't know.
That one was pretty good. I would just say your momentum. Make sure you're getting that on point. Like you should be able to be completely standing still before you hit the ground.
Right. I got my little stress ball here.
I'm gonna need one here in a second. Okay, let me do a couple and then I'll get you to do one more and then we're moving to the ground.
All right.
I went really far back there, but that's okay.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, now let's get you to do one more. That was solid. That was pretty solid. Just make sure you keep your legs solid for your landing, so that way you don't kind of like
Do what I just did.
Yeah. The best spot to land, obviously, is the balls of your feet. Yeah. There, what I would say is do your arms out really wide. You want to make sure that you're going up really, really straight. So go up as straight as possible for your jump here. See, what I'm seeing with you is going like this.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but you got to be able to compensate for that. This is how I started in gymnastics. I'd put my hands up here, I'd throw them down, and then throw them up.
Is that how you ended up doing it on the ground?
Doing that can sometimes cancel a lot of your height.
Yeah.
I was just doing that it's with fear.
Right.
When you find yourself really going for the flip early, like that,
Yeah.
that's not good because you're scared.
And you're canceling out a lot of your height.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna do 3 bad flips. Tell me what's wrong with each one of them.
I'll try. Don't know if I can. Please show me, Jaden. I'm dumb. Tuck too late?
Watch the legs is what I'm trying to show here.
It looked good to me.
I'm not tucking, I'm going like this. That's
Yeah.
my form. Rather than like this, like a little ball, like I can't bend at all, like my paper clip or something. Just bend.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
No.
No, it looked good.
You want to make sure that you go as tight, small as possible. Which you do that pretty good most of the time. Just make sure you transfer your momentum when you're up at your top point. I really apologize for this lawnmower. I think it's going to be quite loud in the audio.
Hi.
Okay. Looks like the main thing for Kyle is just his momentum transfer. He seems to be struggling with that. He can tuck really tight. I'll slow-mo that, but look how tuck he can tight. He turns into as small as you could possibly go. But it's just the momentum transfer. He ends up landing really slow. For the most of the flip, I would say he's doing his tuck, which is the issue. I'm wondering if we take it to the ground. Because I think with the trampoline, what it's doing is
Too much bounce.
it's too much bounce and it's kind of throwing you off. Whereas with the ground, you know what your jump is like.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna grab the mat and travel to the ground. We've moved to the ground successfully, got the mat out for Kyle. I would say probably like this. Yeah. And just the whole run through of it. Up, like you're about to do a dive or something. Drive it all down and then throw it all up. I like it better on concrete, or not concrete, but solid ground.
Yeah.
See, if that happens, you should be able to land it, because you're able to off-kilter yourself by jumping. Remember, stop. This is an area of business, moral support. Remember, I'm trying to think of a good way to land it, which might possibly be like going in for like a bit of a back handspring. Cheat over your shoulder a little bit if you have to. It's like start off like this. Just watch out, I'm gonna kick you in the face. Just kind of keep doing that. And then eventually you'll kind of stop using your hands less and then just kind of that one is just, it's a lot easier than it looks because you can be quite lazy with it. You don't really have to try very much, just try and practice your explosiveness. That was really good, that was high. Do that, but then just go into a bit of a cartwheel.
Yeah, when should I, in my explosiveness, should I tuck? Like, when should I transfer and tuck? It's
right here. Not here and not here, but you want to go here. Just as you're up to your top point.
yeah, that one looks like you're leaning back before you're doing it, but
I probably am, just because I am going back a little bit.
right.
I wanted just to go straight forward. And I can spot you for when you're ready to do it. I can just kind of guide you so that way you don't land on your head.
You can land on your head?
Well, if you don't do it, then yeah. Like if you bail out of it.
Oh, if I bail, yeah.
Yeah. You can't land on your head if you try it.
Right.
Like it's literally impossible. Just because your head is already up here.
Right.
how's it gonna land down there unless you bail?
Exactly.
Right?
Ooh, the fear.
Just make sure. I don't think doing this, you're doing this, I don't think that's helping. I think you're gonna wanna go straight. Because when you're going like that, you have less height.
Right.
But if you're standing up straight and tall, you get more. Yeah.
Ooh.
So just get that full flexibility that you can get. Bring your knees up, and then, so just.
Right, do it. I feel like I do it too slow.
That was me barely trying.
Right.
It's natural to go. Your back cuts off any momentum unless you're completely leaning back. That's why it's so easy. The front flip, you got to do the cutoff with your jump and bounce. But with the back flip, it's already doing it for you. There you go. Perfect. That's the start right there. Look over and then throw it.
Right.
And then eventually you just keep getting more comfortable with that. That you're going back all the way, except you're just turning your shoulder a little bit last minute. See, that was a back handspring right there. Oh. What you're doing there too is I'm seeing like this. You're acting like you got a cripple arm, going like this.
Yeah.
You're basically canceling some of your potential. Yeah, that was really good.
Ooh, that gave me a head rush. Not a good one, like a painful one.
I can hold you like at the horizontal point, and then I'll just flip you over, and then all you have to do there, you're already 3/4 there. You just gotta look at
for a backflip?
Yeah. Right, I did that with Kennedy on the trampoline. I just held her like this, and then all I had to do was just drop her head basically, and then you bring your feet down. Get a bit of a jump, and we'll see what we can deal with here.
All right, 3, 2, 1. No.
Okay, we can. Yeah, we can do that. We got it.
Yeah,
I just want to test if you could. Yeah.
2, 1. Oh, that was weird.
Try it again.
2, 1.
Boom. You landed on your feet.
Mostly.
And you barely jumped too. You're just kind of like. Eh.
Yeah.
You're going for the fear thing, right? Probably hurt your toes a lot, but
nope, not at all.
First backflip attempted. Keep going for it, and you should be fine. So just right. That was really good. You didn't jump to your full potential.
I didn't.
But you got the arms up there. You got I heard the snap of the tuck. You're getting in really quick, and you could have landed that for sure, even though you got a height.
Yeah, I did.
When you do it properly, you're already like halfway there.
Right.
Because that's half the flip right there. The other quarter is tucking, and the other quarter is just landing it. You're right here. So just.
You've been doing so many backflips, you must be a little tired.
If you do them properly too, they're effortless. Yep. Whew. That was solid. That was golden. That was a golden flip right there. Oh my god! That was a landing right there. Like, I mean, it wasn't, but like it was.
That's just the main thing is getting over the fear for sure.
That's exactly it. Just remember all the steps. Throw it up, tuck it in. Just remember all the steps. Tuck it in. Landed. Oh my god. Okay. Kyle might be great, but I'm the best teacher ever. We're gonna play that back because that was Kyle's first flat ground backflip. Very impressive. Like, whatever. You always need
have to take this.
You always need that one bench warmer who's like, that sucked.
Yeah.
So you do better next time. Look at that. Look at this guy. What a successful day. Oh, and you went forward there. That was a gainer.
Gotta refrain from doing that. Whatever I did on the last one. Went forward. Wasn't good.
So just gave Kyle a bit more advice on, because he did a gainer there and he pretty much landed it. It just kind of surprised him as to where he was and stuff. The one before that, he got too much power. I told him to tuck more and he tucked more and he over rotated and did a really solid one. Oh! I'm posting that to my Instagram. Did you ever think you'd be able to land a backflip?
No, no. Like, obviously, the motivation from you is the only way I'm pretty much doing. I'm like, I'd be at my home eating chips right now.
Oh my God, blow up the balloon!
Oh.
You okay?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, I just seen a little bit of a wrist there.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Holy crap.
Oh, that one wasn't good.
Okay, so you bet you're thinking right now, hey, what are you doing? Kyle already learned a backflip. What are you doing? But now we're going to show Evan and some other people Kyle's newly learned skill. He's going to show up some hoes in the park.
What's he doing? He's not going to.
That's right. We taught him how to backflip today. Okay, that's gonna have to wrap it for this video. You've seen Kyle, he landed the backflip. I'm the amazing teacher. He's an alright student.
He's not an alright student, but he have to lie to get his hopes up.
I always lie.
Well, that's good.
That's my best feature.
Wow.
So be sure to like, dislike, comment, criticize, share with your friends, or don't, and I might have to see you in the next video.
Might have to. Might have to.